Sabalan Pipeline, sorry. It's been a minute since I've been playing this shit, boy. Woo. I've been so busy. What's good, people? It's your boy Snow. Holla at your boy. Corpse Can't Laugh. Ignorant Gamers. Y'all know the whole thing. Check us out. Check us out. Check us out. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm being a sort of a jerk because I do not have my mic on. And I can't trust that this dude will want to rock like that anyway. Man, oh man, I just went through a series of games. I think after this, I'm probably put Bad Company 2 on. I'm just running through stuff right now because, I don't know, it's Sunday, I'm relaxed, and I just feel like playing a bunch of things. I might even throw wrestling on today. And, so I played Medal of Honor 2010 first. And then I threw on, Medal of Honor. Yeah, you're coming over to me. Then I threw on Medal of Honor Warfighter. And then I threw on... What did I throw on after that? I forgot what I threw on after that. But either way, I'm running through these games and I'm like, yo. It's crazy how... It's crazy how they're using the same engine, but the little tweaks are just different. You know, how they make the game feel like its own game. So like they all running, like Battlefield, Bad Company 2, and Medal of Honor both run on a 1.5 engine, right? And then you got Medal of Honor Warfighter and Battlefield 3. You know what I'm saying? See, you give up the ammo. That's how you play Battlefield, baby. But, they're the same game. They run on the same engine, but it's a completely different feel. Shout out to DICE, who did 3 of the 4 games that I'm talking about. And Danger Close did the Medal of Honor Warfighter, which to me doesn't get the proper justice that it should get. Because a game like Defiance, which is out right now, which is buggy as hell and a lot of people are enjoying, they're not being blessed with the same curse. But that's another story, and that's neither here nor there. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to get shot in my face because I don't see nobody. Alright, so, and I enjoyed the shit. It's just that nobody was sticking up for this shit. Come on with the PKP. Nobody was really sticking up for the fucking game like that. A few of us were. And, it's a little dead. Like, I found 5 combat rooms. I think one was 10 out of 20, 18 out of 20, 21 out of 20. I'm sorry, 20 out of 20. And might have been a 19 out of 20. And the 2 of them, which what I like to see, was they were hardcore. So I didn't go in the hardcore rooms because I haven't been playing in a while, and I'm kind of happy I didn't go in there because even though I went in the Brazil server, it was kind of like, hey, welcome back to the game. We're gonna show you how overseas lag do it, and we're gonna show you how we're just gonna spawn you. Although we gotta arm the bomb, but we're just gonna spawn. We're gonna spawn kill you guys, and so that was a nice 5 deaths before I decided to get the fuck up out of there. When you see people, when you're shooting directly at people and they just lag past you, yeah, that's when you know it's the time to go. I haven't even had that in SOCOM 2 or 3. Well, SOCOM 2 a little bit because motherfuckers had on the really? You guys seen that? Because motherfuckers used to do the cord yanking, cord pulling, and lag switching on that shit. So that used to be mad funny. But as you can see, my teammate's kind of close in. Let me give him some more ammo. And I might have to help him out with that because I see what he's doing. He must have been playing the last round or something and got fucking teabagged by a couple of what's the names and decided to go deal with them. Whoop, what's that? Come on, let me get it there. Whoop. MG, you gotta be high line. You gotta be high point. No, wow, good shot. Teammate is playing. There you go. I mean, he was going after these goddamn the airplanes for a minute, so I was just letting him do what he do. As I get shot and again with the ass. That's probably the one thing I don't miss about playing Battlefield. Shot in the ass, but hey, I'd rather get shot in the ass in this game than fuck Call of Duty, man. That's not even a cheap shot. Like, get shot in the ass in Call of Duty fucking annoys the shit out of me. Because I don't play the way everybody else play. But, yeah, man, what's going on with you guys? Like, it's been a while since I uploaded to the CCL. Hope SOCOM boys are enjoying the SOCOM footage. You know, we just been having so much going on at Ignorant Gamers, and also needed to take a break. You know how that gamer fatigue goes, or that gamer block. You got mad games in your house, you ain't even finished. Like, I got Dishonored. I don't know if you guys remembered, I was posting Dishonored earlier, not early in the year, but when it came out, and I kind of stopped playing it. And it's not that I stopped playing it not because it was bad. I stopped playing it because I was having so much fun on one goddamn board. I kept playing one board over and over and over again because I'm at the point where the game is flexible enough for me to just be like, hey, you know, we can do this map without killing anybody. We can kill everybody. We can fix it so that they all kill each other, etc., etc., etc. So that's what that was about. That's why I had to put that down. Then I got Hitman, still unwrapped. I got Tomb Raider in the crib. My boy let me hold that down, and you know, I'm actually going to buy that. I didn't want to play that because I didn't want to play it because one, it's on the Xbox. No beef against the Xbox, but two, if I want to buy the game, and if I get started on it, I have to finish it there, and I want to buy the fucking game. So, hold up, where is this person at? There we go. Oh, he got me with the grenade. I was about to blow this shit up. Bullshit. But yeah, I didn't want to play it on the Xbox and finish it because we were supposed to just get footage. And I know that the story is good enough that I'm going to want to play the entire thing. So it's sitting in the house, and I just look at it like literally I'm looking at it right now. It's on top of my Battlefield 3 and my Bad Company 2. Next to the WWE. I might just take a picture and splice it in footage. But like, I know the story is good. The game is great, and I want to buy it because I want to support Square Enix in that series. It was always a good series. What the fuck? Can't attack that right now, sir. Son, my bullets must be rubber right now. And he has 100%, which means I never touched him. Chalk it up to the video game lifestyle, baby. My teammate's trying to tell me to attack this objective, but I'm not sure if he's really paying attention. There we go. stop all that. Whoop. Yeah, I'll take that. It was that dude I was shooting at, right? Nice. But yeah, I want to support that because if you don't support, I mean, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. If you guys listen to us on lifestyles, man, like every time we do a report, man, we're reporting other game giants, who've gone soft, closing, and if you don't support the right games and you're only buying the same shit over and over, and you know it's not even that great, like that's kind of a problem. Like I buy Call of Duty every year on the strength of I love the campaign style that they tell. They tell a wonderful story. That's why I spend my money. That's why they get my money. But I don't know what it is, but that multiplayer is just not working. Like everybody, y'all just eating the cake. Like it is not working. Well, you know what? Maybe it is working for you, and it's the same thing. Like when we all used to buy Madden and NBA Live every year before we jump to our other series. So maybe it is working for you, but for me, I had to give up on it. I couldn't take it anymore, and I wanted Medal of Honor to be my replacement for smaller combat, but it can't. It's just not doing it. It won't fit the bill because it doesn't get the support that it is. Like this game has been out for a while now, and there's some stuff that needs to be fixed. Like for instance, I like to communicate, and that's a huge thing for me. And Medal of Honor pushes that, but guess what? This shit barely works. I'd say it's about a 5% work, and for me, it's like a 1%, less than 1%, because this shit never works for me, one way or the other. For other people, it works, but for me, it doesn't work. And I should have got his dog tags, whatever. But it's like I can't play a game where there's and people are talking. They're trying to talk. They're trying to talk, and you know what happens at the end of the round? That's when you can hear everybody talk, and you can hear about, yo, I was trying to tell you, it's like I heard you, but you couldn't hear me, and you know what I mean? That's no good way to go. And I've heard some bullshit about like you had to do some route shit or whatever. So I have another connection in the house, and I have two connections in the house. I have a DSL connection, which to me DSL is the best for gaming, right? Then I have Optimal Online. The Optimal Online is not behind a router. It's as raw as it can get. You know what I'm saying? It's no gimmicks, nothing. Because they were saying that, if your shit sits behind a router, you have to do some like crazy bypass shit. So I'm like, all right, well, boom, we're gonna get rid of that. Now what? And the shit still doesn't work. So it's like, stop with the bullshit. The shit doesn't work. Like, end of the day, this shit does not work the way it's spec'd out to be, and that's annoying. And the problem with shit, I'm about to get fucked up. The problem with what's the name is that with the regular Medal of Honor 2010 is number one, it's from 2010. It's 3 years out. There was no real update to the game as far as content goes, and everybody's pretty much stuck in their ways, and it's like it's just that game is done. There were people on it. I had full. What the fuck? That's funny as shit. But the game is done. Oh shit. And there's no content for the shit. And that's just what it is. What it is when it comes to that game. So like. What? Thank you. Damn. So, if they would have gave some maps to that game, I bet you there's a bunch of people that they still have that game. Like I just upgraded my hard drive, and I refuse to I refuse to uninstall that game. Refuse. And I bet you if they was go like, hey, Merry Christmas, we're gonna drop Warfighter maps on this, just cause we know they might not work, but here, take them. You know how many people would reload up and pay for that? Like I probably would even drop. Yeah, you know what? I'd drop money on that because I think the engine on the way they did that was better. I thought that was better than the Warfighter one, but you know that's my opinion. They're both great games, and support your games. Don't always fucking go off what the fucking reviewers say, because I tell you what, man, their reviewers, they have some funny ways, and I review stuff too, and I try my best not to do that, but then I always get some asshole sending me a message or leaving a comment like, is it like this, is it like that? That comparison shit, like G3D6C, that comparison shit destroys more games, it destroys so many good games that it's a goddamn shame. Like, dude, if you want a game that's like something, go buy that game. Period. Like, if you're gonna live your life like, oh, I bought the what's the name because it looked like a Phantom. It's not a Phantom. You know, like if you bought the Concorde because it looks like the Intrepid, it's not the Intrepid. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you like what you like, buy that. You know what I'm saying? I've never bought Battlefield because it looked like anything else. Like, well, it's hard to say that because I've played Battlefield since the beginning. So, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I've never bought a game because it was like something else. You know, I might have bought a game or not bought a game because it was not like its previous self. You know, like for instance, SOCOM 4 versus SOCOM Confrontation and any other SOCOM prior to that. Like, that's not the same game. They just got the same name. You know? Like, that's all that's about. Oh, come here. Come here. Please pop your load. Panic, yes. Now you're gonna run? Because you're not gonna get far. Oh, don't run. The LSAT. Lucky motherfucker. Alright, I was doing alright before that shit started happening. Now he's pulling out that. He's pulling out the saxophone. But yeah, you know, like this shit is so stupid when I hear people do that. And how could you ever enjoy shit like that? You can't enjoy nothing like that, man. Buy the game for what the fuck it is. And I remember, I remember sometimes I criticized the game too, like, but that's because I didn't have proper knowledge of the shit. And I'm gonna say it right now, Uncharted. When I first seen Uncharted, I was like, oh, this shit looks like Tomb Raider. It's a fake Tomb Raider. So I was like, fuck that game. I'm not trying that shit. Go check out the next Tomb Raider when it comes out. And all my people was like, yeah, no, it's the same. It looks like the same thing, but it's not the same thing. It's actually its own game. Blah, blah, blah. Etc. Etc. I was like, yo, it's a male Tomb Raider. Of course it's gonna sell because people be acting like bitches when it comes to playing with female characters. Although Lara Croft is the OG, she shouldn't have to deal with that kind of hate. But then there's a new generation. There's a new generation of gamers out there who don't care about that. So I was like, you know what? Uncharted 2 came out. I didn't jump right on it. My boy was telling me, yo, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And I was like, alright, we ain't got the shit. And I got it late. The shit was amazing. Shit was amazing. Like, wow. Completely different. It wasn't like he thought. I mean, it's the platform elements of the shit. And that's about it. Like, that's where it stopped at. You know, that's where it started. George W. Bush. That's where it stopped at. So, you know what I mean? I learned, like I learned earlier when I was younger that, you know, you don't do that. Like, you don't go based off the like. If you want to try the game, go try the fucking game. Other than that, man, sometimes you need a comparison, but other than that, you can't make your full negative decision based on that shit. Because if it's something similar, you know, it's kind of cool. I mean, now if you didn't like the similar game where it was similar to in the first place, then okay, now I can understand your beef, you know. And the other thing that kind of like pisses me off about people who do you know what? It's not even the people. Let's just keep it 100. Like the battle, the Call of Duty motherfuckers, man. Like I've I've seen them. I've tracked them down and heard them say this. Like, oh, needs to be more like Call of Duty. And then a game comes out that does more similar shit like Call of fucking Duty, and guess what? Game trying to be like Call of Duty, and you're like, are you fucking serious? Like, did you really just do that shit? Like, you can't, yo, you gotta be serious, but it's just fucking hilarious. Anyway, yo, 13 and 21, first game back on Battlefield on my PlayStation 3. First video I've done in a while for Corpse Can't Laugh. Shout out to us on Ignorant Gamers. We do a lot of vlogs, not a lot of gameplay, and it's all about gaming. So check us out. You can see my skills a little rusty because I've been dealing with the politics of late, but it's your boy Snow. I'm out. Like I said, holla at us, Ignorant Gamers. Corpse Can't Laugh. Your boy Snow, and I'm out.